Good morning and welcome to BOTB HQ in Parsons Green, South West London, and a very Merry Christmas. I'm Christian Williams, a presenter here at BOTB, and we're here this morning to judge the latest midweek car competition, which ran from the 17th to the 23rd of December 2020. Just before I hand over to the lawyer this morning, once again, massive congratulations to last week's winner of the midweek car competition, Jasper Stevenson, winning a brand new Porsche Macan 2 litre. I'm now going to pass over to Alex Brooks from Onside Law, who will oversee the proceedings this morning.
My name's Alex Brooks from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditing company as is. I would now like today's judges to introduce themselves and, using the secure link provided, mark on the screen where they think the centre of the ball should be. The group will then come to a panel decision.
Good morning, my name is GOMA. I'm an ex-professional footballer, having played for Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle and Fulham.
I'm Nigel Hicks. I've been a Supply League match official for best part of 30 years, and I'm an experienced football administrator.
My name's Liam Walsh. I'm a retired referee. I'm currently an FA observer and head coach for the Middlesex Referees Academy.
Hi, I'm JENNA SCHILLACI, former professional footballer. I'm now a head coach on a college football programme.
Hi, my name's Matthew Ray. I'm affiliated in multiple counties across England, currently in Gloucestershire, and I've refereed from grassroots through to professional academies.
Good morning, my name's Andy BRATHWAITE. I'm a football referee, mentor and licensed observer. Merry Christmas and good luck.
Good morning, my name's Peter Giorgio and I am a futsal and football referee.
Good morning, my name's Roger Wheeler. I'm a referee and I've been refereeing and lining for more than 30 years.
Good morning, my name's Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee and footballer and looking forward to a game of football next year.
Judges, please now come to a final panel decision. For your reference, the larger white cross is the calculated average of the 9 individual selections.
Okay, we're going to draw a few lines. Let's start with player green. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we got quite a narrow band, I would say. We've got who's that? Is it Roger?
It is ALAIN, yes.
Roger, you are quite far away, so I'm going to remove you for the time being.
I think that'd be a very good move, ALAIN.
Thank you. And so yeah, now we're ending up with a cluster of I'd say 8 crosses. Plus mine slightly higher. The reason I want, to this position actually is, when you look at the eye of the player in green, you can see a bit of white, at the bottom, and also is frowning. So I thought, the ball was quite steep. But yeah, no, as it is, if I put the ball on the average, yeah, it kind of covers, all the crosses. I'd say I'm just on the edge. So I understand that, I'm a bit, above, outside of this cluster. Yeah, we need to, to think, what, the best position would be. So let's, for the time being, I remove my cross to see if there's a bit of a change. It moves slightly on the right. Okay, let's start. Peter, you're a bit on, the furthest on the right after we removed the Roger. So can you explain your position?
Yeah, it's just as the distance away from the head. So that was my estimate, really, how far it was. Looking at the narrow band that we have in the diagonal from the blue player, it's quite well clustered together there. So it was just how far away the distance was. I just thought it was that far.
Okay, thank you. And so we got Matthew, who is a bit, lower than most of us. Matthew, you thought the ball was closer to the play in green.
Yeah, I was probably influenced a bit more by the eyes of the player in green. I think he is looking quite steeply up, but then I'm sort of torn between where the ball would actually be if he's going to play it with his forehead. I've gone with the eyes on this one because I just think he's looking at a little bit steeper than probably most do, and I think contact with his head on the balls is imminent, really. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do agree. It's imminent. The impact is imminent. So you thought he was playing with his forehead more than trying to flick it, with the top of his head.
It's a good point. I think it's definitely going to be a flick on, isn't it, or at least a play to the side. But I've just gone closer to the left hand side because of his eyes.
Okay, because I think depending on what how we think he's going to play the ball, it would affect the position of the ball. Andy, do you think he was going to head the ball forward or more kind of flick it to the side? Or
thanks, Alan. I believe he's going to flick it. The reason I feel that is you look at his body, his right hand's out. Counterbalancing a flick towards the left-hand side is what you generally do when you're playing. I do feel pretty similar to what Matt just said there. Matthew just said regarding the angle of it coming in. If you look at the majority of us, we are on a straight plane. I just feel that the ball is dropping in there. The ball's literally coming to him, and he's going to flick it towards his left-hand side.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Andy. Okay, going back to the position of the crosses. I think basically the question is to decide whether as I'm outside of the cluster is to decide whether I should be in or out basically. So let's look the position of the ball with me being in. Okay, yeah, and me being out. Okay, so let's start with Nigel. What do you think? Should is the position more? What would I say? Better, I would say, with me included or without me, basically.
Personally, I would leave you in, Alan. I feel that with you in, it's balanced by Peters to the right of that group anyway. And certainly my cross is nearer the player as yours was. I felt the ball is, I know we're only talking inches here in the picture, but I feel the ball is almost dropping right on his head, from the tension in his neck and the movement of his body. I think the ball is very close indeed. So I think taking you out moves the cross slightly further away, and for me that isn't really where the ball is. I think it's closer.
Okay, thank you, Nigel. Thank you. Liam, what do you think?
Morning, Alan.
Sorry?
Good morning.
Good morning, sorry. How are you?
I'm fine. I agree with I agree with Nigel on this. I think your cross needs to stay in, and I just back the comments that he's made. I think it gives it I'm happier with your crossing.
Okay, thank you, Liam. Jenna.
Yeah, I'm happy with your crossing. Just going on what you were saying, I definitely think that the guy in green is going to flick the ball on just with his body positioning and the way his arm is up and blocking the player in blue. So yeah, I'm happy to keep you in.
Okay, thank you, Jenna. Matthew?
Yeah, I'd keep you in just based on the eyes of the player in green. I just think he's looking more steeply up.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Matthew. Andy.
On a personal opinion, I'm exactly sat on the fence on this one. It makes no odds because I didn't feel that where the position of the white average cross was on either position was too dissimilar to mine. So either or for me.
Okay. Thanks, Andy. Peter.
Yes, happy for you to be included, Alan.
Okay. Thank you, Roger. You know, I'm afraid.
Yes, I would go along with that. Keep you in. It's a good cluster there.
Okay.
So yeah, happy.
Okay. Thanks, Roger. And Matt, to finish.
Yes, I think it's right to keep you in. As you said before, I mean, he's in the air. The blue player seems to be pulling his shirt as well as wrapping his other arm around him. So that would suggest that the ball's coming in for him to flick it on. So I think it looks better to me with you in, Alan.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Matt. Okay, then I'm going to keep my cross in. And we're going to judge with the average. Okay, Alex, we've made our decision. We're going to judge with the average without Roger.
Thank you very much indeed. If you could please now hit submit. Thank you very much, judges. The coordinates selected are 1956831. These coordinates will now be passed to the auditing company ASITS to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform BOTB. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.